Sounds good.
It does sound really good. Mine just sounds like a tin can, quiet.
I want to hear it.
What's the intake?
That sounds nice. That's nice.
Give me some revs. I've never heard this thing.
Like from the back. Oh, they both look good together.
Sounds stock.
I like it though because it keeps me under the radar, dude.
Definitely. Like, you were just disappearing. But it's been good. I mean, 10,000 miles on it. Canyon rips every 2 weeks or so, you know. Stock cooling system, stock pretty much everything. H&R springs. You want to show them the, go ahead, pop it. A little bit of jewelry on it, I guess you could say. This is a CSL intake from Hymus Racing. Everything else is just stock. Nice and clean. This is running CSL software. That's Skylight? Oh, that sounds insane. Oh, here's a 390.
Beamer City.
The M3s are out. Yeah. And then you said you got stock exhaust. Stock exhaust, stock headers. Still has the rear O2s. I mean, stock as possible. 18x10 arcades, a MOLA interior from a wrecked car. I'm in love with that. That's insane. Look at that.
He's so excited.
I've never seen a Dakar E46M3 like in person.
That is so cool.
That looks so good. Well, today's episode got a little more interesting. Company. What's going on, guys?
Sheesh, how's it going?
Good, bro. How are you?
Oh, it just got better. Welcome back.
She puts out some smoke. Here's our engine bay. But I think it's just because it's on.
So you got your pretty in cover here and your 2 intakes, and that's how you get all your power. How's that power feeling there?
So powerful.
It's fast. Alright, what's up? I'm gonna give you the quick rundown of the interior of this beautiful M4 while the lovely Drew Chains gets her little spin in it. So here we are in the passenger seat. You got these bucket seats, super bolstered, nice headrest. It's got the Alcantara and the leather, beautiful stitching. They're carbon fiber that hold you really well. throughout all the spins. Big fan. Armrest is at the perfect level, handle, and all your buttons are in a pretty natural position. So the only thing I don't like for daily is the little leg divider here. It gets kind of annoying. Infotainment, it's definitely new age. Everything, you get the big screen here, you get the digital cluster over here. Controls everywhere. They're decently intuitive, but not as intuitive of the older generations that the M3 have. Big center console here, plenty of space. Get your cup holders right here. Right here's kind of like your command center, the cockpit, your gear selector, all your different modes. I mean, there's a bunch of them. Just look at them. There's a bunch.
Just look at it.
And you can navigate with this little wheel on your screen right there. It has 2 quick drive mode buttons, M1 on the left, M2 on the right, and you can adjust those according to your desires, and then just, you know, all your steering, suspension, throttle, power, transmission, all those things that you can change, you can have presets set to those buttons. The interior is a really nice place to be. The seats really hug you.
The brakes really work.
Yeah, so as far as driving goes, the brakes are phenomenal. This thing brakes hard, and there's
Turns great.
it turns great. It's very sharp,
It's very easy.
and I mean, it's a hell of a car. It's incredibly fast. The turbos hold power all the way to the top. It's plenty powerful. The all-wheel drive makes sure that you're almost always hooking. It is a little heavier than the older cars, so it's not quite as nimble, but it definitely makes up for that with a boatload of power and still very sharp handling and big brakes. What are you thinking driving it, Drew?
For like a hardcore sports car, it's very easy to handle with my little arms.
Yeah.
And I don't feel fearful of the turns. Like, it seems very steady and very sound. Like, I don't feel like I need to be braking the entire turn, except for this one. I just need it a little bit.
There's our boy Josh, the beautiful M3. Been hanging out with him today. We'll take a look at some of the outside features here in a little bit, but we've had this thing for the whole day, and we are super pumped with it. You can see in the back seat, it's pretty bolstered. There's decent room, but overall it's very nice. I'm a fan of the tri-stitch. You get your accent lighting here, there. It's a very nice and capable vehicle. So we're gonna do a quick, just one last tour of the exterior of our M4 Comp. By the way, we're in a beautiful spot here. If you look off in the distance, you can see Los Angeles. So the M4, you get your wide width back here and on up front. You get these nice spoked out, I think these are 19-inch wheels. Big brakes, blue M wheels. We'll put the paint color in the video, but we cannot find it without Google yet, so. But it's this green, yellow, and I like it. So here it is, the big grills. Hate them or hate them, they're here. It's a good looking car. Get your little, whoop. Your spoiler, classic quad exhaust. So I think this is the part of the video where we give out some ratings. What do you say, Chains?
Ratings.
Drew is gonna help me today.
Yes, she is.
Come here. Safety first. Parkour. We'll go start off with power and speed. Those are both 10 and 10. This thing's fast as hell, and it grips. It's got the all-wheel drive, so it's hooking. So I had the automatic. The automatic has 8 gears, and it shifts really fast. It's not a dual clutch, but it is fast, and I think it suits the engine pretty well. But I am interested to see what the 6-speed has to offer. The styling, it's pretty nice. I like it. It's no classic beautiful E46. and it's, you know, it's got the big grills, but it's still a very good looking car. I'm a fan of it, and you know, the big grills, that's for the airs, for the turbos and the cooling, so you can go real fast. So you know, it's you know, you got to pay to play, and unfortunately some of the aesthetics were lost there. But so I'll give this like a 7 or 8 on its looks. Still a good looking car. The inside, it's beautiful. The carbon seats are cool. They feel great when you're driving hard, but they're kind of annoying. This piece here kind of is a pain, especially when you're driving. You try and swing this leg over to brake, you're probably hitting it on that. So while the interior is nice and very comfortable, I cannot give it a 10 out of 10. I think I'd give it an 8 personally, which is good. It's good, it's nice, it's pleasant. I like the little things, you know, the M4 Comp. I like the stitching. I like the M4 badge right here. It's cool stuff. It's comfortable, but it's not perfect. I mean,
the handles are nice as a passenger to really like hold on for dear life.
It has its perks, but it wouldn't be something I'd want to do every day. Ergonomically and just like your visibility inside there is all pretty good. You know, everything's pretty much where you'd want it to be, where you're touching stuff. I have good visibility out in front of me. The mirrors show behind me well. You know, blind spots aren't really an issue that seems to be a big issue with modern cars. The new Mustang, for instance, is terrible. I can't see out of it at all. Visibility, we'll give it a good 8 or 9, and ergonomically the same. For the materials, again, 8 or 9, good materials. Practicality is kind of where it might not be the best because of those seats. We'll give that like a 7 out of 10.
The whip around those corners, great.
Yeah, the handling of the car, that I would give a good 9 out of 10. You can feel that it's a heavier car, you can feel that it's bigger, but it's planted and it's gripping really well. And the brakes are great. So the handling of it, like I said, a 9. It's good. You know, the only thing is it could be a little more nimble, but
yeah,
there's the weight and the size that you just can't ignore.
Yeah.
So anyways, guys, we had a lot of fun with the M4 Comp. I think this thing is just the bee's knees. It's really nice. I'm happy to see where BMW M is today. The electric steering, we'll touch on that. It's nice, it's direct, and it goes where you want, but there's not the same feedback that you get from the hydraulic steering of the past. So there's bugs everywhere. I'm gonna karate chop them. What up? All right, so we're comparing the G82 M4, right? We got Josh, he's gonna test it out.
Well, guys,
I already got my opinion on it a little bit, and I'm gonna swap over and just feel the beautiful E46 on the beautiful canyons.
what do you think of the M3, Jacob?
Dude, it's sweet. Very clean. It's quieter than mine. but I can tell the stiffness with your rear. What is that exactly called? Support brace?
Oh, the X brace, yeah.
Yeah, the X brace, this thing's tight, and it was, you know, in comparison to this, it was much more nimble and light. So I was able to really maintain speed through those zigzags.
Yeah. When you lift
feel...
off throttle, the back end just like tucks in and it like brings you through the corners. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's, you know, you just kind of pause, and as soon as you get to kind of mid at the turn, you can start hitting it.
You don't have to brake much.
Yeah, no, you just kind of roll and gas.
Yeah.
So,
And then what do you think of the G82?
I mean, it's a rocket ship. It is a rocket ship. It's certainly powerful, and you know, coming from a twin turbo N54, you know, like I like torque.
You have the sedan, the 335, yeah.
Yeah, but this pulls and then keeps pulling all the way to redline, similar to like, you know, a true M car.
Dude, this thing's done fast.
It's so fast.
The only thing I realized was that there is a little bit of turbo lag. If you get on it, like 3, it's, you know, like it hits you.
There's a little lag, which there's no lag on the E46, which is great. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Comment what you think of this car, and go ahead and give a subscribe and a like for the boys at the Cherry Garage, because we love cars, and I know you do too if you're watching this. So we'll see you around.